Hello, Falcon fans. Welcome to another edition of BG Falcon Hockey Weekly. Ryan Vallon here with head coach Chris Bergeron. Coach, good weekend overall for you guys. Heading up to Hope, Michigan for Michigan Tech. Got the win on Friday and the semi-win on Saturday, the tie, but the shootout win. First of all, let's start on Friday, the 2-1 win for you guys. Both goals coming on the power play, scored by Johnny Schiller.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our process on Friday was really good. We graded out well. We thought our intensity, our competition level was where it needs to be. Obviously, I'd like to see us score more goals, 5-on-5. There was a lot of special teams that game. I mean, we were 2 for 4 and they were 1 for 6. So there's a lot of time being spent either shorthanded or on the power play. So it wasn't like there was a crazy amount of 5-on-5 play, but I think there was enough time for us to create more chances. But overall, you go to Hope, Michigan and get a win. It was a good thing, and I thought we deserved what we got on Friday night.
24 hours later, you guys played the same exact Michigan Tech team. Looked almost identical to what happened the night before, but Michigan Tech found a way to score, tie the game, then you guys ended up taking a shootout.
Yeah, our process wasn't quite as good. We graded out not quite as good. I thought our competition was there. I thought the intensity was there. I thought our team was ready to compete, knowing that Tech was going to push really hard, which is what I think they did. I think their top guys were their top guys. Lucchini was all over it, Les Bronze was around it, Gould was around it, Bach was all over the ice. So I thought they did a good job of answering back from Friday. But I really liked the way we responded to that. We put ourselves in a spot going in the third period, up a goal. I don't think our third period was awful. Face-off goal, bang play, it happened. It was good for them, obviously not good for us. But our team didn't stop playing. We didn't feel sorry for ourselves. We just kept pushing. And the 5-on-5 overtime, we had a couple shots, and I think it was a pretty even 5-on-5. And then the 3-on-3 in the shootout, we're just playing for that extra point. And I know that they got way more of the chances in the 3-on-3. We weren't very good in the 3-on-3, but in the shootout we found a way. And a big credit of that goes to Wright, obviously.
In that game as well, Cameron Wright got his team-leading 4th goal of the season, and then senior captain Mitch McLean banging one in to get the lead at that point before Michigan Tech came back and tied it. So it's nice to see Cameron Wright just adding more goals to the stat sheet.
And we'll continue to say the same thing. He's a guy that finds his way to offense, and always has. He's around the net. Good things happen when he's around the net. There's some things in his game we'd like to see clean up and get better, but he's contributing offensively. He just is. And we need Mitchell McLean, and he knows that, and to see him score. I think he scored a couple games ago as well, and we need him on the score sheet for sure. Again, our power play did a great job scoring a couple goals, and 5-on-5, I just didn't think we were quite as sharp. I thought we had more 5-on-5 chances Friday, which didn't equate to anything, but Saturday we just didn't give ourselves much of a chance to score 5 against 5. You go to Michigan Tech, however, and take 5 of 6 points, I think you're doing something pretty good, and we were happy with the weekend overall.
You touched on the special teams, going 4 for 11 on the weekend, and then 9 for 11 for the penalty kill. Penalty kill, though, you want to limit the penalties that you guys are taking.
For sure. I think we've taken too many penalties. I don't necessarily think they're undisciplined penalties. It's just our guys trying to play hard and trying to do the best they can defensively or whatever. It's just too many. We're in the top 5 in the country in penalty minutes per game at 15.5 or something like that. I mean, that's 7.5 penalties per game, and that's just too many. And it's something that we need to clean up. I like our penalty kill, but it's too much pressure to put on those players, and it's limiting the ice time other players get, and it's a bad recipe, and it's something we don't want to be. We want to be a 5-on-5 team, and if there's going to be any special teams, we want to be on the power play. It's something we need to get better at.
And moving back to the goaltending, Eric Dopp started on Friday, Ryan Bednar on Saturday. Really good showing from the goaltenders as well for your team.
Yeah, I agree totally. I hope, Ryan, that it's a kind of a broken record when we talk about our goaltending. We're going to settle in here to a situation where they're both going to play each weekend, and they both earned that opportunity and those opportunities. And I mean, you saw it. You were up there. I think Dopp looked on top of it. Bednar looked on top of it. I think he played a little bit better in front of Dopp on Friday. No reason for that. That's just the way it shook out. but happy that they both got rewarded for good, strong efforts.
And even Eric Dopp, he got some accolades too this week, getting WCJ Player of the Week, or
Yeah,
Rookie of the Week.
yeah. And again, sometimes that's a little misleading. I don't know how many other rookies had good weekends. I mean, Cameron Wright had a couple of points on the Saturday, but we felt around here that it was just a matter of time until Eric Dopp got recognized as a good solid player in this league, and like I say, he's earned the opportunity. He's going to continue to be out there.
Now moving on to the weekend that's coming up, you guys host Lake Superior State. First time you guys are going to be seeing them since last year. What are you expecting out of Lake State?
I'm expecting a hard-working team. Their top 5 or 6 players, in particular forwards, are guys we know and are guys that are really good. And after that, I don't know a whole lot about their team. The goaltending, from our perspective, is new. The boy that we got to know last year and the year before even is not there anymore. So we don't really know much about the goaltending other than what we'll see on tape. And I think their decor again is one that we just don't know great because we don't see all the time. So we're going to do the best we can to learn their team through the tape and prepare our team the best we can. But I think the bottom line is we're going to have to be ready to engage in a good battle. There'll be 2 hard games. We know that. They play us hard in this rink. We know that. And that's something that we're going to have to be ready for. And I think in the past, Ryan, at least in the past couple of years, I'm not sure how ready we've been for Lake Superior in our rink, and that's something that needs to change. This is a really good team, and this is a really big weekend. We're back at home. We know how many home games we've got this first half, and it's going to be the exact opposite the second half. We need to take advantage of home games.
And rolling right into the weekend, your team is starting to receive some votes in the national rankings. 7 votes in the USCHO, 3 votes in the USA Today rankings. It's nice to see that your team is starting to climb the ladder.
Well, I think that's more, Ryan, for people, outside our program, they're fans, and I want our fans to be proud of this program, and they look at rankings and see us getting votes, but that's nothing more than opinion. And 9 games in, I think it's too early to tell. I think we've played some really good teams, Western Michigan, Michigan State, obviously Minnesota State Tech. I mean, Fairbanks. I think we've played some good teams, and I think we've proven to ourselves that when we do things right, we can be a pretty good team ourselves. And that's really all I care about. The fact that we're getting the attention of some other coaches around the country or some media, whoever does those opinion polls, that's fine, but it's not something we talk about or focus on.
All right, thank you very much, Coach, for sitting down with me.
Thanks
of
for
course. Thanks. And of course, you can always catch the game on Friday and Saturday here at the Slater Family Ice Arena against Lake Superior State Lakers. I will have you covered on the radio on the Falcon Radio Network. And do not forget to follow BG Falcon Hockey on Twitter and Instagram with the handle @BG Falcon Hockey. Thank you very much, Coach.
Thanks, Ryan.